Hello, it's Dindanmex, another game of League. Ranked! This game was actually pretty intense. That's why I'm going to be posting it up, because it was OPS. And it wasn't OPS in the way that you would normally think. It was that I called it. Like, I called it since the very beginning. Too bad they can't show you, like, actually what the actual in-chat was. Because if they could show you what the in-chat was, you'd be able to see, like, not only all the BMing, which is cool. You also get to see, like, exactly what, when it was actually called. So, big shout out to Lion Slayer. Big shout out to Twisted, both of them. Twisted and the Wolfie. You guys did a great job in the game. It was insane. I don't know if y'all can see me. It says hi. He'll be making his own videos later on, so be on the lookout. So he wants to be a pro gamer. See about that. Alright, so they do have a new rune out, Conqueror. I tried it out a little bit, but it's very shaky. I think it'll work with other champions.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
So in the very beginning I call it out, I say, hey, come over here, let's take Yee's red, because, fuck them. That's kind of what I said. And they were like, yes daddy and yes master and all this stuff. That was funny. So a big ol' shout out to Twisted Treeline and Twisted Fate. I like their team tactic.
Minions have spawned.
Unless it's this big Kentucky Fried Chicken, which I doubt. That was funny. Okay, so that guy. Okay, this whole game revolves around that guy, Philosopher, which is just, that's a bad. How you gonna pass through? They're not gonna check. I mean, either way he would have died, but. So the idea is the lesson for today, ladies and gentlemen, is the legendary Garen. No, there's different things that you can do. I didn't play this, so I should have played this. I played a little bit off. You went a little too far. It didn't do 2 hits. I thought he would be able to do 2 hits. I needed 2 hits on him and he would have been dead. So I mistimed it there. I've also been pretty bad on my CS. They're late in the game though. I started getting a little bit better on my CS. So one of the things that, at least I'm gonna be ahead of level and stuff. One of the things about Wukong is that he depends a lot on creativity. But he depends on a lot of creativity. And if you're not creative enough, then usually you end up losing lane or losing whatever it is that you're looking at. Alright, so since I have blown my ignite already, I messed up here. Right there, I should have hit him. I should have gone the other way. At least the Yee, I messed up though. Like when he came in to hit me and I used my shield, that's when I should have smacked him because all the minions were there and I would have been able to kill him. But yeah, I don't know why I waited that long. That's very late reaction from me. Usually I don't do that. So Yee got the first kill, which is actually great for them because he was already behind. Love Monster again. Monster, support me, niggas. Oh, the Wolfie gets him here. So he dies. That's a good, I got to see that one too. It was decent. But okay, so the first gank up top, really came from my end, from Wolfie, so Wolfie helped me out with that gank. But unfortunately, you know, he got we didn't get the kill. I didn't time it right, and then he got the kill for some. The second time around, it looks like they decided to camp top for a whole minute. I mean, Yi has been ganking, so you gotta give him props for ganking. Look at me to have like all this minion, because he can't beat me. So if he can't beat me, I should be able to take him out. I don't have Ignite either. I was trying to get all the... I almost had it too. That's 2 ganks. He just keeps coming top now. Here's the problem with this. The monkey man is actually not good. I've seen other monkey men that are way better than that. And so the problem becomes amplified the more time the jungler has to stay top. So if the jungler keeps going top, and let's say he doesn't even get all the kills, but he keeps giving the kills to the monkey man barely got one. And that person is not good overall, then it doesn't matter. Like, it actually, it hurts. It hurts more than it helps. It hurts more than it helps. So, the way the monkey man is building, I don't know if that's the norm for the monkey man, but I usually do very well. Garen does very well against the monkey man. So to feed the monkey man would be a mistake, because my build actually goes directly against it. Oh, this is a little fight they have here. I didn't get to it until later. Now here's predictions, baby. This is predictions right here. See, I already know where he's going, and I know that he's aggressive, so since I've seen him play already, with a little bit of information I've gotten, I know he's going to be in his blue. So I'm banking that he's going to be in his blue. I'm just trying to get a little bit of my health back, and I was trying to get level 60 if I did. Now, I thought he was going to be going to the blue immediately. So here, I decided to come by, and I think he sees me. Yeah, see the king. Watch this. Oh, that was a flash. Damn it. Okay, I saw that. So I knew he was going there. I was getting tired of you coming up top. So another thing that you can do is whenever... See, the monkey man hasn't done anything. He's just up there farming. This is how you know if they're actually good or not. And I think the monkey with a gold 3. Let me check. I don't know if they were playing in a duo or not. He was gold 3. He was actually gold 4. Pretty weird. Anyways. Now this JINX though is OP. JINX knew exactly kind of what she was doing. She played aggressively. This game favors aggression now in these patches. Defensively doesn't work as much. Look at that. This Taurus though, that was good stuff in motion. See, that is used aggressive. You just ganked it again. That was actually pretty good. He's been ganking a lot. Wolfie's been doing fine. He needs to work on that a little more. I'm over here fighting against the monkey. Look at that. Oh yeah, look at this. End up dying here. Look at that. Close. It was so close, but I don't know if I have my ult. No, I didn't have it. I was waiting for the first fight. So there's another gank. That's 3 ganks he's gotten. And then he... I don't know if he knew that the monkey was able to do that or not, but everybody knows it's something wrong with That was a nice play. Good job, Twist. That was a nice play. Oh, he's coming from the back. Now, at this point, since he's done 3 kills on me, I think it was 3. No, he's done 1. Awesome. I didn't see him, but that was yeah, 3 people. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing about this. If you have 3 people having to move over there, then your 2 lanes that are separate should be able to win these fights. I mean, boss should be able to win if Ali is up there, and so is our Twisted, especially because the jungler has not been, you know, coming top to gank. Now, also depends on looking at your character. This guy, for some reason, is playing extremely defensive when he should be taking down that turret. He wasted so much time that the Wolfie was able to get there. Here's how you know he's bad. I mean, after all that, 2, 1, and 3, and you still can't, like, push forward or take a turret or anything like that, that's bad. That just shows you that you should not be, you know, investing so much time top. Besides, I think they were investing top because I was the biggest one there. I think I was gold 1. So, I mean, I guess to some extent it makes sense to, you know, slow me down. But the idea is that top is not good. And I think this is where I call it at. This is where I tell them that, oh, they end up going. That was uncalled for. Like, why is he taunting when, like, he's actually not good? Like, that's the bad part about it. I'm 1-4-0, and I can still fight toe-to-toe with him. So his build is bad. Like, he doesn't understand the patch, he doesn't understand the monkey, he just doesn't get it. His game style is decent, though. I mean, it's the type when, you know, you kind of have to wait for the game and not overcommit or anything like that. This is solo. You know how to play a little bit better than this. Look at him, man. Damn, he has to pop his trap. And he's 2, 1, and 3. That's why I was like, yeah, you can't do anything to me even if you wanted to. You can't pop me like that. And you are so way ahead. You should be able to do this all day. build health versus Monkey Man. He's all about burst. If you take away his bursting power, that's it. Like there's really nothing he can do. He can't kill you, and any trades you end up doing after level 11, you end up winning trades. The more damage you end up doing to him, the faster you heal up anyways. So he's kind of worthless. You would have to continue the fight, and even then you do too much damage and your kit is just too much for his. So in anything up close melee, you end up winning. And then his ace, his only true ace is his disappearing act. That's about it. If he misses that act and he doesn't time it right, he loses. He loses the fight easily. He can't stay within the fight. He has to be, kind of tricky, which kind of goes with the monkey theme, I guess. So I've been ganked 4 times. Okay, it was 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and that's actually where my 4 deaths come from. Hasn't been on a 1v1 or anything like.
Blue team double kill.
This one was a good one that I was trying to miss out. Oh, you should take a look at this. This is good. I don't know why he I think this is where I told them that they're gonna lose the game. So you're losing the game, one, because the monkey doesn't do anything, and you're gonna be flaming on him. He's actually the weakest character on their team. I was like, I already know this is a fact. He doesn't roam on time, he doesn't time it correctly, he's not that creative on him. Like, I don't know if he just chose it because he thought it was a counter to Garen, but he didn't do anything. I feel like a waste of time, but he got ripped. We're getting close to the He's 213, okay, 114 CS. Statistic wise, and then we have 3 up top again. Oh, my lord. I should have just gone there because either way I was going to die. I was going to see mistake time. I said, out of bottom, out of bottom low. Or at least taking away that minion there. Those 3 again. There's 3 people. I'm tired. I don't know why he backed off from this. He should have just taken that turret. He's like playing way too safe. He's not that good anyway, so I should just take it. Take what you can, because you're not good. They roam pretty well though. They have 3 together almost all the time.
Open.
I call that, so you guys are gonna lose the game to him. You see that health regeneration? I'm already level 11. CT and bot. Okay, watch this. Actually, one more here.
Killing spree.
JINX telling us they were going about it. That's not bad. What the hell? He didn't even hit me. What was that all about? Look at him. He has like full health with nothing. Then I took his turret first. That was just bad, man. That's like as bad as it gets. And I told him I was like, they're gonna flame me here shortly because they helped you out so much and you still couldn't beat me. I took down turret first. He should have taken down that other turret. There was so many mistakes he made on that one. That was just retarded. Like he TP'd bottom, didn't kill anyone. That build he has is like, I don't know if that's the normal monkey build, or maybe it was his rune set. I don't know, but that was pretty bad. Oh, watch this. This is pretty good. Where's the monkey man up top? Here, use teleport. There's no one to go to the left side. Yeah. It is. I'm more valuable than the monkey man. He's barely able to take the turret. You know, I thought he was gonna just be sitting there and waiting for an old thing, but that would be a good monkey. A good monkey would be that. Not that one though. What is he doing? Why is he taking far? He is important, guys, but not that much. He's gonna take objective. There's a time for CS. It's like some, you know, it's like gold. Actually, even Plat's Plat and XIV and Dindanmex. They put priority over CS. Sometimes a little too much than objective. And it's not all objective, so it's not always it's what's the timing? This objective, that objective, should we force this, should we force that? That's what I'm saying. I told him, I said it right here, so you guys are gonna flame him short. And I called, like I said, since the very beginning, I said you guys are gonna lose because the monkey is not a good player. Like, I don't know if he was boosted or I don't know, but look, we already have is that right? We have 23 kills to their 19. Remember how many times they ganked me up top? I think it was 5 or 6 times already. I have 5 deaths, so I'm gonna say 5. Look where the monkey man. Watch this fight right here. This is actually pretty good. Like, what the fuck is the monkey man doing?
Did you miss it?
He also made a mistake. And I believe that is GG. I called him and he was worthless. Like, I don't understand why they were always up there. Like, you know, you go somewhere else, stop the JINX, stop the mid. Not trying to help the opposite team, but like, I know my build. Look what I build. I didn't even build any armor, which actually technically I should have built armor, but I knew his skill level, and his skill level was not that high. I have seen some monkey mans that are fucking all over the place. I mean, I can still beat them, but they're like all over the fucking place. Like, they know how to use that invisible, they know how to be so aggressive, they know how to do damage. That's kind of like what the monkey man's all about. He's supposed to be able to get in the back line, not come in at the very end or be oblivious to what's happening around on the map. So, good job, teammates, for not giving up. There was one time where Twisted Fate wanted to give up there. I remember he said, let's just forfeit. No, bruh, no, man. I called it. I called the little fire thing in the very beginning of the jungle, and I called the fact that he was going to be worthless as the team ender, that he was going to get flamed. That's what I said. I was like, let the flaming begin. As soon as I took down the turret, I was like, yep, let the flaming begin, because he didn't get any kills when he went down there, which he should have. And then he didn't do anything actually afterwards. In fact, he was the last one to die in that team fight. Playing too defensively in this patch now is not worth it. You have to be the aggressor. If you've been watching, the pros lately, they'll show you that aggressors are usually the ones that win the match. Defensively, I guess the patch is not going in that direction just because of how back then it used to last so long, like a 90-some minute game, or no, it was a 100-some minute game. That's why they had gotten rid of defensive qualities and they put more into favor of the aggressive mode. Which that doesn't mean that you don't still build defense, it's just that it's more aggressive now. If you look at my build compared to the Monkey Man's build, he did have more AD than I did, but I had more health. And so, I mean, I still had tank because Garen is kind of tanky. That actually is very strong in the meta at the moment. So, it actually makes me be able to outlast him. And I'm 554. With 152 CS, he was 224, and he was ahead for a whole minute. But he just didn't capitalize on it. He didn't keep pushing, not aggressive enough. He was too defensive. And to be honest, I don't think he knew how to use the character. But hey, IQ of 200, I'm starting to see certain patterns around here. And one of them was he was going to be the Link that lost him the game. And he was. It was literally 4v5 that whole entire time. Me being able to fight two people and then die, I didn't get any kills, but they even sent Ali up there and they sent Fizz up there. So if you're in that position, know who you're fighting against. The only reason I kept pushing forward is because I knew he wasn't good. If I knew he was good, I would have backed off. I would have been like, okay, he's good. He'll punish me if I end up making mistakes. This one wasn't. I knew I would be able to snowball him sooner or later, and that actually gave the rest of my team help. So like the rest of my team got help because I was taking all the blunt trauma, literally. Like they still got ganked and they still got hurt, but it wasn't like a 4v1, a 3v1. Consistent. They spent so much time up top just to take down that one turret that we were able to take everything else, and we ended up winning 28-19. I had, I think, one of the most deaths besides Twisted. A big ol' shout out to the whole entire team. It was awesome. Thank you guys for keeping your cool. That's how you should play in ranked. You should never quit in ranked. So Twisted Treeline, Twisted Fade, Lion Slayer 2379, and Young Guru, you guys did awesome. Especially you, Lion Slayer. You knew exactly how to team fight very well. You were actually pretty OP. That's actually pretty hard to do. Hopefully you get to climb a little bit higher than what you are currently. But there you guys have it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Hopefully you'll be able to see all these other ones that are coming up next. Because there's a bunch of other ones that I still haven't posted up. There's a few of them. There's a few of them that I have that I'm going to be posting up, and it's gonna be some norm games. But literally, it was a 5v4, like since the very beginning. And you know you're good when you end up winning a 5v4. They called me the raid boss in that one. That one's going to be the next one. It's going to be called Garen the raid boss. And the build that Garen has is just really strong with all the rest of the stuff. So we'll explain what builds are and that you should never quit a game, no no matter how hard it ends up being. So hopefully you like this video. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the little notification tab icon so you can get these updates and more. And friend me on League if you want to play or make some highlights, create some highlights. Let me know. But hopefully you guys like this. Good fight. Good night. Bye.